All right, well, we just got to Cavtat, Croatia. We've only been here maybe less than an hour, I'd say, huh? And we're actually just left our Airbnb and we're heading down to the sea, and we came down this little path. It actually goes to someone's house, so that was not the right way for us. But we weren't planning on ever actually even coming to Croatia. We had an extension in our vacation due to having to actually come here to utilize the airport where we were. The flights weren't lining up with the days that we were wanting to travel, so we came here. And we're going to just walk around. We don't really have any plans, but we're hoping we can get some decent views as we go along. Like I said, we didn't look up anything much to do, so hopefully there's some neat stuff down here by the sea. At least we can capture some seaside views. Well, I have to agree with Rachel's comment that she just made. I'd say Cavtat is probably the sleepiest town we have been to in some time. And I know it's the off season, but there's nothing going on here. I don't think there's anyone else besides us here, except for natives. Like, not one restaurant is open. Like,
right, and we just passed like 30 of them, and they were all closed, boarded up.
But we're still trying to find a place to eat, and yeah, it's just beautiful as you walk along here. This crystal clear water and this beautiful scenery. All right, we were finally successful, and we found a restaurant there. The journey was fun. The walk was very beautiful, so no complaints there. Actually, I don't think that very many of these restaurants are open yet. I'm sorry if it's very windy. I'm just standing here along the coast, as you can see, and it's just breezing away. But the restaurant, as I was saying, was hard to find one that was open. Apparently, they've all been closed until recently. This restaurant in particular said that they were actually closed until yesterday. So we got lucky there. We finally found a spot. But I'll go over and take a look at this menu and give you an idea of the prices here. All right, here's an idea of the prices. For example, I of course got like the most expensive menu on the item on the menu, which was a what was it, like a beef steak with mushroom sauce or something like that. So. And it was like $25. So you're gonna have to take into account that seaside eating isn't gonna be cheap. And I think we got a pizza for 70 kuna, which would be like roughly 10 euro. So not too terrible considering the view and the what's the word I'm looking for?
The
ambiance. Yeah, for sure. And then I think our beers were like $3 a piece too, so that's not terrible. I usually don't throw our food on here, but this is looking pretty good. Nice little view with the bells going. Pretty legit. Well, we just had an awesome dinner, and the gentleman who served us, he suggested we told him we're only here for a couple days, and should we just kind of hang around here, or should we take a day trip to Dubrovnik? And he was like, you have to go to Dubrovnik. So we'll see. Maybe tomorrow we'll hop on a ferry or a bus and see if we can get over to Dubrovnik. If not, maybe we'll just explore around here more. We'll see. We're just kind of wandering through these little back streets in here after we just finished our dinner, and we're trying to head back to our spot. The sea's actually that way, but just thought I'd show a nice little view. If you are feeling up to it, you can just kind of wander around in a lot of these cities in Europe, and then just beautiful little back streets and nooks and crannies to explore. And people might look at you like, oh, what are you doing back here? But no one's going to give you any trouble. It's quite the experience, and it's one of our favorite parts, I think, of exploring. We just found this sweet shortcut. Kind of comes down off of the top of the hill from over in the center and then drops us back over more towards where we are. But we're just kind of wandering through and taking different paths, and so far so good on this one. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, it's fun to see what you can see.
I think so. Well, that path kind of just dropped us right here at the sea as I expected, and there's a bunch of benches here. It's very well lit as well. Be a great place to jog at night if you're the athletic type, or if you just wanted to come on a nice walk, huh, babe?
Yeah, or take a little smoke break.
Yeah, for sure. I think, and I'm not sure, but I think Dubrovnik's that way. I don't know if that's it there, that cluster of lights, but it's certainly along the coast in that direction. I have to say I rather enjoy the sound of the waves crashing here with the larger rocks. It has a very distinct sound. It's really neat. Well, I did mention yesterday that we might take a trip to Dubrovnik, and I think that's out of the question at this point. We decided that we'd rather just walk around in Cavtat and not rush ourselves and stress about catching a bus and then only having so much time. When we were walking back yesterday, I think earlier in the video, there was a portion we were coming down a lit trail in kind of like a wooded area, park area. That's actually across the water here. And that trail goes along there and around the corner and then back into the old town and then comes back down actually on this other side when you come back through the town. But we're just gonna kind of go stroll along there. Rachel's saved a couple of points of interest on her phone, so maybe we can catch those and throw some information on here. It's really neat actually being here when we are, because I feel most people that will venture here are gonna see a completely different place than we've seen. Everyone's getting the restaurants ready and painting. This guy's over here jackhammering, putting in some new stonework on the ground, and all of these boats that are here, they're all getting worked on. Let's say the bottom scraped and paint and things. These are all of the transfers or the ferries that go between here and Dubrovnik, and they're all just kind of posted up right now waiting for the season. And yeah, it's just really interesting. Everything's just kind of lazy, and everyone's just kind of posted up around waiting for the season to actually begin. Well, we just got down to this trail along the sea here. That yellow building right there is actually the building we're staying in. So it's quite a journey, but it's such a beautiful walk. I don't think I have any complaints really. I mean, like I said in the beginning of the video, we didn't really have plans, and this is just such beautiful, relaxing scenery. Well, minus the jackhammers, but it is what it is. That it's just so enjoyable to be walking along this path and listening to this wind blow through the trees and these waves crashing, and just really enjoying the fact, I think, that nobody's here yet. Like, it's going to be a totally different place soon, so I think we got really lucky on that. Scored a sweet spot on this little concrete bench they built in here, but it's kind of neat as we're sitting here having a little snack. The clouds are opening up and letting some light in on this sea here, and the colors are really neat, just the way it's changing. It's almost like a chameleon. This is Beach Bar Little Star according to the maps, this little spot here, but man, this is an awesome little pool and just kind of a neat little rocky area here. Alright, so something Rachel and I learned actually from the host of our Airbnb, which is on the other side of this portion of the sea here, is that on April 3rd, 1996, I believe, there was a crash just on the hill behind where we're staying, and it was a U.S. Air Force flight, and they were doing like special missions with politicians. I think there was the lead commerce guy at the time for the United States, we'll call him that. He was on the flight, and so there's actually a trail that leads up to the crash site, and it's his name. I believe his name was Ron something. Do you recall what his name was?
Brown?
Maybe Ron Brown Trail or something. But yeah, I didn't know about that until the host told us about it. So it's kind of a random fact, but interesting all the same. If you're curious, check it out. Something that happened here in Cavtat. So Rachel was telling me around 6th century this was founded, and it looks like there's some type of site just here. These awnings are protecting something. We're going to walk down there and see if it's open, if we can get down there and check it out. So here's that archaeological site from this downside here. I really couldn't offer you any information on it. I do notice as we've gone along, and really as we're even coming into Cavtat by car, there was just stone walls everywhere, just everywhere in the hillsides, like these here. All right, my curiosity got the best of me, and I had to come look. It looks like it's maybe a well or something, but pretty interesting. Well, we've just come all the way around this little path, and we're getting back into the area with the restaurants and all the touristy little spots. But yeah, it was just a very beautiful walk. I guess I'm not picking up across there, but nice pine trees across the way, just the same as here. And then down this way is back into the town itself with all the restaurants and stuff. Yeah, if you get a chance, maybe come check out this walk along here. It's really neat. So just here on the end of that trail along the sea is the Monastery of Our Lady of the Snow, if I remember correctly on that plaque there. Let's go over here and take a look at this plaque. Looks like it was founded in the 1400s. Give you a sec, let you read that if you're interested real quick. Real quick view inside here before someone comes and yells at me. It's really awesome organ up there. Well, we got to wandering in these little back streets and ended up on the top of this hill that actually would take us back down to the side of the sea that we came from, actually. And we were wanting to get a souvenir, so we're going to head back down, but I thought I would show you kind of the different views you can expect to see as you're kind of traveling through here. All these different stairways that come up and down from the sea are really neat. Definitely great photo opportunities. Ran into this little tiny church here. Another bonus of just kind of wandering the back alleys and the back streets. We found the Church of St. Nicholas here. Looks like it was built in the, oh, what did it say, the 15th century, but has been rebuilt numerous times since then. Let's see if we can go in here and take a look. But that's just right here off the sea. Real quick view in here. I'll say that for the most part I feel pleased with the fact that we are here when we are, because there's like nobody here and we're just like kind of free to move about without too much interruption. But a few of the sites that we actually saw are closed, and it looks like this place that I just showed you on the plaque there, the collection of artwork, this place doesn't even open until March 31st, and it's I believe the 8th of March today. So maybe when you guys get here it'll be open, but not for us. Excellent view. We're trying to find this mausoleum, just kind of wandering on these paths, but awesome view of the town from up here. It was a nice little walk up the stairs and we got to this mausoleum here at the top finally. It's just kind of just amazing views, actually. I think I'm thinking at least close to 300-degree view around me if I went and stood on the railing over there out of the sea and just the area in general here. It's pretty awesome. Here's a little bit about the name of this mausoleum here, if you want to pause that and take a look at that. A little bit more of that beautiful sea view from up here. There's a nice shot of the area just off of this path along the sea here. Several of the points of interest are just here in view, actually. But we're going to head back the way we came in on that trail. I figured it'll probably be about the same stuff on the way back as we got in, so probably end our video here. And I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you watched all the way through, I appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the views as we went along, and I'm curious how different your experience will be if you head here based on the time of year and the amount of people who are here, because there was just nobody here actually. But yeah, thanks again for watching.